Hey guys, welcome to Sports Gear Revolution. And today what we're going to do is my foam rolling session. Just trying to see how am I going to do. No. Just trying to see how I can see everyone in. So what we're going to do is just wait a bit, see if we got people coming in. Okay, so everyone should be coming in about now, or probably not. They're having their Saturday morning breakfast a little bit late. Don't matter, we're still gonna do our workout, guys. Okay, so first thing we want to do is when foam rolling, we do it normally after our running, right? So the catch up here is a lot of people are trying to do it and they can't really sustain the pressure of lifting themselves on the foam roller. So guys, what we're going to do today is going to start warming our arms up, okay? So just start doing some pull-ups first, yeah, some press-ups, just to warm up the arms, yeah? Just start doing some press-ups. I'll make it more difficult, you can lift one leg up. Do it like that. If you can't, you bend your knees. Make sure your body's completely straight, yeah? So from there, just a couple press-ups. Before you do any exercise, always warm up, remember? Okay? Hey John, thanks. Welcome guys. So what we're gonna do is just warm up our muscles before we do all the foam rolling. Because if you just came from your run, you wanna do some of that. So a bit of work on triceps, just going like that, so the higher you can go, the better. Good. Just warming up, not trying to do too much. You can do a bit of your core as well. I like to do a lot of this. So when you do coming up for your core, probably do it from there. Just working on abs, just do that a little bit. And just touch the side. You breathe out. Okay, those are just a few little exercises you can do just to get a bit stronger, you know, get a bit of muscle power on your arms with the biceps and triceps, because you're going to need them for when you go and use it for the foam roller. Okay, so let's start. So I do it as a routine, so I never forget how to do anything and jump. So I start with my calves, do my hamstrings, do my glutes, and then I stop to the front, do my shins, do my quads, and do my back, my thoracics, okay? So, we're gonna start on the leg, okay? And time-wise, it's very different from person to person, you know? If I'm gonna do a 5K run, for me, I'll probably do between, I don't know, for me it's different, depends how much I push. The more I push, the more I roll, yeah? Probably put this off to the side so you guys can see that I'm turning sometimes. And that's kind of a warm-up just for the muscle, because I haven't done a run. I was going to, but didn't have much time this morning. So, I'm going the middle side. I do take a long time, guys. If I'm training for long distances, I can take about 45 minutes using the foam roller. People think I'm crazy. I probably am. But I just put the TV on and I'll do it whilst I'm doing the watching TV. So what I'm trying to do is try not to put too much effort on my elbows. And if you see it from there, I'm not overstretching like that, because then if I'm trying to work on my car, if I'm putting too much effort on my elbows, it's just going to damage other things, okay? So just keeping it easy. Just take it, I'm still on my left one, okay? Still pushing on the left side. That's a bit tender for me. So where you feel it's a bit more tender, you just keep on rolling a bit. Doesn't, right there, I can feel there's a knot. So what I do is I put my foot backwards and forwards and wiggle off to the sides, just like that. Just through there. Today I got my Spartan t-shirt. Yeah, I love my Spartans. There's going to be, next weekend there's going to be an Ashton, there's going to be a sprint and a super race. And I'll be there working as well and racing. Okay, so you can see how much time I really take. And if you can't stand because you've been up on your arms for a long time, you can still do it through there. And it's still being effective because I can feel the tension that I'm putting through my upper leg to my lower leg. And that's actually really painful. I must have had that for some time and not noticed. And just go like that and just use it. And again, still on the same leg. And once you've done that little bit and you feel that's relaxed, what you do a full range all the way. That's it. And that feels really good now. Feels really nice. So I'm stopping to my right. You don't need to overdo it either. And when I do it for my 45 minutes, I kind of take a little couple breaks, you know, you go get some water, do a bit other things in between. Doesn't have to be 45 minutes on the foam roller, but typically between 10 to 15 minutes is good to do. Yeah, so coming back through here. So I'm still doing, now I'm passed down to my right leg. It's very variable again. Put a bit more power into it. So lift up, go and do it like that. So you can lift through the knees. Make sure that's really going down there. Good. And do it inwards. See if you guys can really see that. So you kind of adapt, you just turn, twist and turn. Feel whatever is best for you. So it's a bit tender on that side again. So I'm going to double it, put more weight on it. There. There. See, sometimes it just takes a couple of seconds. And then you do the whole leg. That feels much better. Okay? Again, if you're getting tired on the shoulders, it's normal. What you do is just come off, sit, and just apply the pressure. Okay? So now we go into hamstrings. You can do one at a time. Go through there. Off to the side. Go in. Good. Now I'm going to do the right one. Okay. So what I'm trying to do is keep one leg there. This foot is the support. And that goes through here. Try not to extend too much. So just do from there. Ed Sheeran in the background. Good. Well, I've got a couple of people following. Thanks for following me today. This is all John's idea. John wanted me to do a video as not just how to do it, but for how long and how I actually do it. Now I'm doing both legs. And he wanted to have something so he could follow as well, so he can put in. So let's see, it's kind of about 7-8 minutes already. Good, so now I'm going to pass on to my glutes. Okay, so for your glutes, don't just go into the middle. What you want to do is come off to the side. So I'm going to turn inwards now. So this would be coming through the middle. I don't want that. I want it coming through the side. So I'm doing one leg at a time. So if I do this front to you, I would still be on the side, like that. Okay? Kind of awkward you looking at me like that, but I'll put it to the side like that so you can see that. So that's working on the glutes. And what I'm doing is I'm going from the attachment, the origin, to the attachment of the muscle, because it's an extensor muscle, and it goes all the way up to here. So a lot of people say, oh, I've got a lot of back pain. It sometimes comes a lot from the glutes. Yeah, so just foam roll it. Just do it a couple of times. Now, if you want to do activate piriformis, make it a bit more painful. No one likes that word, but what you do, you put it off to the side, you put that leg there, and you go like that. So I'll try to show it in a different way. So you are completely straight, put that leg there, but the foam roll, instead of being rolling forwards, it's going to be rolling on a diagonal position from there to there. Yeah? So put your right foot straight, your left foot over your right knee, goes up, and then moves in. Like that. A lot of people today doing the nuclear raise. Oh man, that should have been really good. Another obstacle raise, which I want to do as well at some point. Good. That's soften. So what I'm going to do again, let's do the right one. So first do the glutes. We're almost over on the back side. So for me that was, my right glute is fine. I don't feel anything in particular. What I'm going to do is try and change that again because I'm activating piriformis. So just going off to the side, like that. In a couple of weeks I'll be doing other sessions as well. We will probably be doing some videos about what was I going to say? Yeah, running. I'm doing a couple of videos about running and some about nutrition as well. We're going to move on to your shins. Yeah? So, we got the knee. We don't do the knee straight like that. We turn the foot inwards. Okay? So, you don't do that on the bone. You turn the foot in your whole body. So, actually what you're doing, you're working on the muscle, not on the bone. Okay? So, you go straight, you rotate inwards, put body weight, and go. Alright. And go from one top all the way down. A lot of people just do this bit, just there, like that. Now you have to go from here. Can you see the muscle? From there all the way down. Right there. That's called tibialis anterior muscle. Look, relax, activated. You want to activate, you want to roll that muscle all the way down. Okay? So from there, good. So still on the right, doing it a couple of times. All the way down. Yeah. Do it again from that side. Like that. Good. Now I'm going to do my left one. Yeah, I do enjoy my running. I run with 5-finger shoes. I've been running like that for 3-4 years now. I don't advise it for everybody because it's a lot of people already do long distance, and if they want to go to 5-finger shoes, it takes some time to change. You can't just change it from day to night, night to day. It just takes time. There's a progression period and a lot of training for your gait. For me, it's just economy. I do it so I can save energy and I can run further and faster, and hopefully not get injured. But injury is, well, everyone can get injured. I mean, even myself. It just happens sometimes. If you don't overthink your training, if you go too fast, too soon, you get injured. Then it's always good to have someone to get you back, someone to train with, someone that can coach you, or someone can look at your schedules, or someone that can treat you, look at your body posture. So now we're going to do the back. So a lot of people start on the lumbers. I don't recommend it because we already have full lordosis. Hey, wait a minute. I went for my shins, I forgot my quads. Let's do my quads first. Okay, sorry about that. So, from there, and there. Okay, you can do it like that. That's very easy. Just doing it like that. So I've got both legs. You can move backwards and forwards. Most importantly, you want to make sure that your back is straight and you're not doing that. If you're doing that, you're increasing thoracic extension, and that's going to put a lot of pressure through your back and just complicate things. So it's almost like the plank. So the plank would be straight there, and you can see my back's completely straight, yeah, and not like that, okay guys? So try to keep your core nice and straight and bring it up. If you want to increase it a bit more, you can just bend your knees, go like that. If you don't like using your elbows, it's fine. I don't tend to use my elbows as much. I prefer to use my hands, and I do it as a push-up. It makes it faster. So from here, I bend. So when I'm bending my knees, I'm increasing the tension from my quads. Yeah? So from there, I do a push-up. A press-up, I'm sorry. I do it like that. And you want to do it nice and gentle and slow. And I'm doing both quads. Yeah, both quads is easy. And again, you're using upper body. When you're a runner, it's good to use upper body strength as well. It's not just your legs, okay? Now I'm going to do it with one leg. And going off to the side. So this is like ITB. And for all you runners out there, you know what that is. And this one normally is very, very, very painful. So if you can't do that like that, you put support, you put your foot down, and you roll like that. And you do it like that. A lot of people say, oh, you're not supposed to roll into the ITB. Yeah, because it's a tendon. Well, the ITB, although it's a tendon, you have muscles under it. So either way, you have vastus lateralis, which lies underneath, and it's a big muscle. It needs to be rolled out. So I'm attacking vastus lateralis. Okay? And again, go it all the way to your knee. Or you can just do it with both if you can handle it. But this is extremely tender on some people. And it takes time. Like everything else. When you started running, you didn't start doing 5K like that. Or probably you did, but most people don't. Or you don't go to 10K just like that. It's all part of training. You do a bit of it today, a bit tomorrow, and that's how it goes. So I did my right side. So again, going from my quad, what I can do, see how I'm twisting? I twist my body so I can engage the whole muscle. Because I know where the origin and the surgeon of the muscles are, so therefore I'm affecting the muscle, the rec fem and vastus lateralis, that goes off to the side. So when I'm coming down, I use my foot as a support. I'll do it slower. So I'm coming down, and I twist in, I do that like that. And then you do, when you come up to the top, what you're doing is tensa fascia lata, which attaches to the ITB. So when people say, oh, you're not supposed to thumb roll your tensa fascia lata because it's a tendon, you can also do, mix it up. I say I'm supposed to mean ITB. So you can do the muscle, which is tensa fascia lata. Right there. So that point right there, that's quite sore. So I put my foot down, so there's less tension, and you just roll that bit there. See? I'm also sore, you know, I do thumb roll a lot, and you still get sore points. Okay? And There we go. And it's gone. Good. So I'm going to do a big one again. So from there, that's nice. So that's the whole of my quads. Good. So I've done my shins, my quads. Hope you guys are following. Not finding it too difficult or too fast, but that's how I do it. Okay, so now don't start the foam roller on your lumbers like I mentioned before, because you have increased lordosis. You don't want to increase that. You want to put it on your mid-thoracics. And the key is to bring your elbows in. Okay? So bringing your elbows in is going to bring the scapula out. Yeah? So therefore then you're going to have access to all the muscles and everything. A good thing to do is always have good breathing as well. And what I like about this exercise is that it allows you to open up your ribs, and this is so good. And you use breathing with it. So when you're coming up, you're going to do, so I'm supposedly bringing it like that, but because I'm talking to you a lot. So what you do is you breathe in and you go. So you're filling up your lungs with air. You're filling up your lungs with air, which is you can increase the space of your ribs and stretch your intercostal muscles. Yeah, and it's going to feel really good. And if you get some cracks on the back, it's okay, don't worry about it. It's just because they really needed to go and they were just compressed. So when you're doing it, you go and you breathe in and go, and then go, and I'll put that hand down so you can see, and you go. This exercise I recommend to a lot of my patients. If you have a desk job, this is such a good exercise to do every single day before you go to bed. Because if you all day in this position, working on your computer, you have your neck forwards, there's a lot of thoracic kyphosis, so this big curve going forwards that probably like 90% of the population has, because we all have really good jobs. I always advise to do some yoga, Pilates, things that can open your chest and backward movement, yeah? So just doing like that. You can do it like that, don't go too low. You can also turn your foam roller like that if you want, and just open your arms and breathe in and go. And you can use a foam roller off to the sides if you want, but it's not that pleasant because the muscles are going longitudinal, so they're coming up. I'm doing crossfire, so it's kind of a different position. So it's easier to have the foam roller like that, and then just you use breathing, and just try to find your own way and enjoy it. I love foam rolling, that's why I'm such an advocate for it, because I feel the benefit, and everything that I feel benefit, I like to share it. It's just sharing the love. Whatever you like, if you go to a shop and you like some food or some pizza or whatever, you're going to talk to your best friend and you're going to say, dude, I had the best pizza at that point, or I bought the best thing. It's the same thing. I love my foam rolling, and that's it. Okay, what else can we talk about? You can use it for your upper body as well. I've shown in different videos how to do it for your back. You can use it for your arms. So you can put one hand on top of it and use for your extensors. You can go like that as well, put more pressure. You can turn it around, you can do it like that. You can turn it on the other side. Just use your imagination, basically it's that. So if anybody has any questions, just let me know. Let me see if this goes. I don't see nobody posting, but guys, anything you need, I'm here to help. So just let me know. I'm doing another couple of videos. I want to do some soon about how to change your gaits for five finger shoes. How to, even with normal shoes, try to adapt so you don't do so much heel striking when you're running. I'll be doing some about nutrition. I don't know, whatever you guys want and you're interested. Just keep on thumb rolling, stretching after your exercises, and good nutrition, man. That's keeping healthy. That's what's important. Okay. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, just give me a shout. See you next time. Or does anybody have a question? Any questions? I'm not really seeing if... Can't see any questions. Let me see. Hello. Nope. No questions. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. See you next time.